So he has been all along with me, guiding me and giving me direction. Oh Allah, may you forgive Haj Galiwango. May you elevate his station among those you have guided. Ya Allah, we are on transition where we are today. We shall go back where you want us to go. And that is the last destination where we shall be. As a member of Central Executive Committee, I've worked with Galiwango. Dr. Galiwango has been a very patient, very kind, very humble person. If any human being works in NRM Secretariat, especially during the time of campaigns, and he has not quarreled with anybody, he has not abused anybody, there is nothing that can now defeat him in this country called Uganda. And that is the man we are mourning today. How much you come, you abuse him, you are wasting your time. How much you do what, you cannot push him anywhere, but he is there to listen to you and to help you. This is the man we are mourning today. As a member of the committee of the Islamic University in Uganda, Haj Galiwango has been one of our strong supporters in this university. Today we are going to lay him. He has left more than 35 students he has been paying in this university. Ya Rabbi Allah, that we are today going to lay our brother. Can you raise somebody among the communities here and they take on the children that he has been studying, that he has been supporting in this university? Ya Allah, in that this, we are guided that when you see all the number of people who have come to send you, it shows a sign of Jannah. May you give our brother the Jannah that all the humans are looking for after leaving this earth. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un.
So thank you very much. I think I will be doing disgrace if I don't mention this. Now, when we lost our former minister, that is the late Masete Kuya, Ambassador Galiwango was really very handy for us in Nairobi. And he played a very big role to bring for us the body back to Bugisu to be buried. So on behalf of the family, we highly appreciate. He was really very, very handy. He had to move, and little did I know that he was also very fragile. May his soul rest in peace. I now take the honor to invite the Secretary General of the party to come and speak. I think with your entourage, I'm told. That is the Secretary General of the mighty party of NRM, the only party for the people.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, members of Cabinet, members of Parliament, the Mufti with all the sheikhs and religious leaders, the family to our dear brother, Ambassador Dr. Galiwango. Before I make my brief remarks, allow me to introduce to you the senior party leaders who are here. I have members of the Central Executive Committee of the party, and I just request they mention their names and the position they hold.
Thank you once again. I am Hajat Oleru Huda Abasan, a SEC member, a special nominee of the chairman of the party, who is also the commander-in-chief, who is also the president of the Republic of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. We have 5 special nominees of the head of the state, the chairman of the Mighty Party. And I'm here to represent those who are not here. Thank you.
Balebe, Masiganabi, Sesedidia Wanyoto, Mutende, Ndiano, Ngumwana, Weyango Webugisu, Esquamira, Anokini, Mbale, Site, Numugenzi, Dr. Galiwango, Esquatamana, mu Secretariat, Nirundi, the National Chairperson, we were my voice, Bagel Mabaenare, Uganda, as a member of the Central Executive Committee representing the women of Uganda of NRM. May the Almighty God rest Dr.'s soul in eternal peace. Mwanyalana alikweza mubugali uerekesa umutuefe. Mwanyalana.
My colleagues from the Secretariat of the party, who are also members of the Central Executive Committee of the party, I just request you introduce your names and your titles.
My name is Jacqueline Chathaire, the Deputy National Treasurer, where the late worked for several years. May his soul rest in eternal peace.
Your Excellency and our dear monarchs, my name is Rosemary Nansubuga Senende. I'm currently the National Mobilizer of the NRM Party, and I was a Member of Parliament for 20 years, and I was also a Minister of State for Primary Education for 5 years. May his soul rest in eternal peace.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm Hajat Medina Naham Ojale, the NRM Director of Finance and Administration. I actually replaced the late in a position that he served very well, diligently, and I'm glad that I'm serving in a position that he mentored me in. Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un.
Your Excellency, my name is Awich Paula, Major, retired Major. At the moment, I'm double director. I'm director substantially for external affairs, but I'm also the acting director for legal affairs. May God rest his peace, his soul in eternal peace.
Your Excellency, my name is Emmanuel Lumala Dombo Halerabana. Ngahitalo bashefe esho mugenzi. Ese ndiso hulire bya mangulire NRM Secretariat.
Okay, Your Excellency, my name is Dr. Tango Doi, the chair of NRM Electoral Commission, and ready to deal with the NUP. Museveni is coming for 2026, no change.
Thank you. We also came with quite a number of staffs from the party head office. Please, wherever you are, stand and wave. Members of staffs from the party head office, thank you so much. Your Excellency and dear monarchs, we thank the people of Mbale for mentoring, grooming, and educating the late Ambassador Dr. Galiwango. In Africa, a child is raised by the community. And because of your input, the President of the Republic of Uganda found that he is a material that should serve the nation. And that was where many of us met him from. We are here because we interacted closely with him. We understood him. He mentored quite a number of us. He was a very, very, very brilliant man with all the attributes that has been mentioned here. People come to mourn for different reasons. We have come to mourn a colleague who worked with us for a long time. When we were transiting from the movement system to multi-party political dispensation, Dr. Galiwango was at the center of ushering NRM to multi-party politics. That was why he was serving at the center for a long time. And because of that, the president thought it wise to give him an extra assignment that he was serving the country on. We have been strengthened by the speech we heard from the son. We thank him so much for those wonderful words. Our coming here is in testimony to the good deeds that your father offered to this country and to us individually. We can go on and giving testimonies about Dr. Galiwango, but our presence individually and collectively are testimonies enough to what he was to all of us and to the country. So with these few remarks, we thank you so much, and it is our honor that we are giving him a befitting send-off. To my brothers who are in other political parties, let us respect the dignity that Dr. Galiwango held. He died in movement, he died in NRM, he served NRM, and we are not here to jeopardize that. Time for campaigns will come that we shall use our symbols and colors to exercise those. But we are here to respect our brother, our father, our mentor, that may the Almighty Lord allow his soul to continue resting in gracious peace. With these few remarks, allow me to invite the third Deputy Prime Minister, the MC is guiding me on what to do next. But before I hand over the microphone to him, on behalf of the party, I am announcing a contribution of 10 million shillings to the family to support the family. Thank you so much. But also, the National Vice Chairman of the party sent a message that if you don't mind, you may allow me read in just 1 minute. The family of the late Ambassador Dr. Galiwango, condolence message from Alhaji Moses Chigongo. I have learned with deep sorrow the passing on of the late Ambassador Dr. Hassan Waswa Galiwango. In humble submission to Allah's will, in Ilai wa Ilalai Rajwai, the late, I wanted to test whether you are alert. The late diligently served the National Secretariat of the movement for 11 years as director. The late was humble, intelligent, hardworking, dependable, patient, and religious. These attributes enable him to serve in different capacities and mingle up with the people in different walks in life. The late was an administrator, educationist, entrepreneur, diplomat, and a mentor. The late will greatly be missed by all Ugandans. My heartfelt condolences to the family, the movement fraternity, the Muslim community, and all Ugandans upon the loss. May Allah grant his soul eternal rest. Alhaji Moses Chigongo, National Vice Chair of the National Resistance Movement. May I now invite the third Deputy Prime Minister to come and give her remarks and invite the Chief Monarch to address the mourners. Thank you so much.
Family yamaze. Family yamaze.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, retired Jessica Alupo, colleagues, honorable ministers, honorable members of parliament, Right Honorable Secretary General of the Might Party and the chairman, all mourners, Your Eminence, the Mufti of Uganda, and all the religious leaders seated here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. First of all, I want to thank all the people who are here. Maybe I need to change the language. Njagala kusooka kwebaza abali wano mwenna olw'okujja okuwerekera Dr. Galiwango. Ebigambo ebyogedwa ku Dr. Galiwango bingi nnyo, tetusobola kugenda nga tubiddamu. Njagala kutwala okwebaza okw'enjawulo nga nebaza family, nebaza abakyala, njagala kwebaza bawala bange, abakyala abo bemulaba awo bawala bange. Dr. Galiwango abadde mutabani wange, era ebigambo ebyokwogera si birina bingi, tuli banafu. Njagala kubeebaza nnyo 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 obunaanyizibwa bwe mututte okulaba nti mwenna mukoledde wamu nga tewali kwesosolamu n'akamu n'akatini nga bwe mubadde mu participate nga bulijjo okulaba nti mwagadde Doctor from beginning to end. Allah basasulemu ekisinga obulungi. Njagala kwebaza buli omu asobodde okujja olw'okulaba emirimu emirungi Dokita gy'abadde akola n'abeera ng'asobodde okujja okumuwerekera. Buli omu azze wano, Allah musasule ekisinga obulungi. Bawala bange njagala bagamba nti bakojja bamwe bwe bali wano abavudde Busoga, abayise mena bali wano bangi, bayidde okubalirisaako era nga balina ennaku olw'okuviibwako mutabani waabwe Dr. Galiwango. Sebo Your Eminence the Mufti oviiriddwako omuntu ow'ebbeeyi, omuntu omulungi, omuntu ow'abantu, omuntu atazikawo. Si kyangu naye nga bwekityo bweki bwebanga sawa bweba etuuse tetusobola kukyusaamu nti inna lillahi wa inna bwatyo bwatutegekedde. Tusaba Dr. Galiwango Allah muwe ekiwumulo eky'emirembe, amugaziikize entaana ye, ebimusobyeko ng'omuntu Allah bimusonyiwe, byakoze obulungi Allah musasulemu ekisinga obulungi, era entana ye agiteekemu ekitangaala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm called Nakadama Rukia Isanga. I'm a woman member of parliament from Mayuge district, and I'm the third deputy prime minister of the Republic of Uganda. Your Excellency, I'm going to invite you, but I was telling these people how good Dr. Galiwango was, and Galiwango was my son. I'm a maternal auntie. So that's what I was trying to tell these people. And all those people from the maternal side, most of them are here. They came to condole with everybody who is here. With those few remarks, bamemba ba parliament mbebaziza nnyo okulaba nga tulinyiddemu Honorable Koni Galiwango okujja. Naye ate ffe mutulinyiddemu kubanga all these ladies abalungi ennyo bahajjati abali wano kyekimu kubanga bonna nze ku lwange baana bange. So mbebaziza nnyo, mwebale nnyo. Thank you so much for coming. Your Excellency, I take the opportunity to invite you to give your condolence message. I thank you. Please take your seats. Colleagues, take your seats.
The family of the late Dr. Hassan Galiwango, the third Deputy Prime Minister and Minister without portfolio, Right Honorable Rukia Nakadama, my colleagues, ministers present, members of Parliament, the Right Honorable Richard Todwong, the NRM Secretary General, and all your team in your different capacities, Excellencies, the ambassadors present, the leaders of all political parties present here. Salam alaikum. Your Eminence, the Deputy Mufti of Uganda, who is representing the Mufti of Uganda, and the Deputy Mufti, the Regional Qadi, and other Qadis who have come from other regions, the County Qadi, and also the Qadis who have come from other counties, the District Qadi, and other Qadis from other districts, and all the Imams. Salam alaikum. Kusima wele mwanyala mwesa. Kuelekela Ambassador Dr. Hassan Galiwango. I know that the monarchs have been constrained because of the so many speeches. Your Eminence, the Mufti of Uganda, I am here to deliver a very short message from His Excellency, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda, who is out of the country doing state duties for the social economic transformation of our country. He sent me with warm greetings to you, the eminence and all the honors and the family of Galiwango, and Mama Janet Kataha Museveni as well sent her greetings to you, the Mufti, and all the honors and the family of Galiwango. His Excellency the President will come here himself to speak to the people of this region, but I would like Your Eminence for me to say very kind words about Dr. Galiwango in light of the way I worked with him and the way I interacted with him as a person. Just three things. One, Dr. Hassan Galiwango was a true believer in Allah. And he was a true reflection of the virtues of Islam, which include love, humility, kindness, peace, and unity, among others. The heir of Dr. Hassan Galiwango said that I am an OG of Mbale Progressive Senior Secondary School. Indeed, I am an OG, Your Eminence, because when I requested Dr. Galiwango that I had requests from Katakwi district, which you all know is a rural district, I had requests for some very intelligent and brilliant students requesting for scholarships in his school. Dr. Galiwango offered me those scholarships with ease. And at that time, I was a backbench member of parliament. When I became Minister of State for Youth, Minister of Education, he continued offering those students scholarships in his school. Full scholarships, not half. And at the time when I lost an election, or when I was not announced as a winner, and I was a villager for 5 years, Dr. Galiwango continued to offer those students scholarships. And he told me that he was offering those students scholarships because of humanity and not because of my status. To date, Dr. Galiwango is still maintaining those students in his school. Socially disadvantaged, but extremely very intelligent, from the rural district of Katakwi. Every year they come to Mbale Progressive. When he was made the ambassador of Uganda to Kenya, he told me that it may not be easy for me to find him sometimes because of the duties. But he gave me the contact of his son. He said, for the sake of those children, you will be collaborating with my son. And all of you know that at that time I was still a villager. But he had the honor to continue respecting what he had honored the people of Katakwi with. I do not have any words to thank him. I can only say that Connie Galiwango and your family and the whole clan, we shall remain standing steadfast with you. As friends and in a name of humanity. Your Eminence, Dr. Hassan Galiwango was one of the people who I would give a phone call when I'm leaving Katakwi going to Kampala, saying that I have no fuel, but I have fuel which can reach Mbale. Would you like to add it? He said, you come, go straight to Shell, they will fill your tank and even give you what will return you from Kampala to Katakwi. That is kindness, which is a class apart. And that's exactly what the son taught. How did he touch our lives as people? I recall when we were having meetings as the NRM Finance Commission, Dr. Galiwango was always facilitating us in those meetings with a view to raise funds to construct the NRM house. And we did have very successful fundraisings, and we raised some resources. It was very accountable and very dependable. Right Honorable Richard Tudung, I have been sitting here and I am tempted to request you and the team of the NRM Secretariat to steer the agenda of establishing the NRM house expeditiously. As I have already said, the government is busy implementing programs of roads, of railways, electricity, of health, education, water. You can name them until cows come back home. And His Excellency the President remains our chief architect. So I request all of us to focus on that service delivery as we do prepare for the climax of our activities again in 2026 with His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Your Eminence, let me now address myself to the specific message which His Excellency the President has written to you, the family of Dr. Galiwango and all the mourners. I received with profound sorrow the news announcing the death of Ambassador Hassan Waswa Galiwango, Uganda's former High Commissioner to Kenya and Seychelles, which occurred on the fateful morning of the 16th of January 2023. On behalf of Government of Uganda, on behalf of the NRM party, and on my own behalf, I extend heartfelt sympathies and condolences to Honorable Connie Galiwango, the children of Hassan Galiwango, and the relatives of the late Dr. Hassan Galiwango, upon the loss of a dear husband and father. I commiserate with the people of Bugisu sub-region and all Ugandans upon the loss of a selfless and patriotic leader. The death of Dr. Hassan Galiwango has robbed the NRM party of a loyal cadre and mobilizer in Bugisu sub-region. He served his party and country with diligence and patriotism. In his capacity as Uganda's ambassador to Kenya and Seychelles, he demonstrated a total commitment to championing Uganda's interests abroad. Dr. Galiwango has left behind a legacy of a responsible and transformational leader. The NRM defines responsible leadership as one which accurately diagnoses the challenges or bottlenecks of society and prescribes the right cure for them. Dr. Galiwango understood this fundamental principle and integrated it into his leadership style. He has left behind a society that is more transformed and empowered to attain greater prosperity. A transformed society is the only lasting tribute to a great leader. It is the testimony of a faithful servant. Therefore, we celebrate Dr. Galiwango as a mission-oriented leader whose great talents and experience will be dearly missed. In this hour of grief, I pray that the Almighty God grants the bereaved family the courage and strength to go through this trying moment. Dr. Galiwango has departed from us after distinguished service to Uganda and to the international community. All of us who are associated with him must be proud of this memory, and the sense of bereavement which we feel now should not diminish it. May the soul of the Ambassador Hassan Waswa Galiwango rest in eternal peace. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, dated 17 January 2023. Your Eminence, the Mufti, dear Monas, His Excellency the President sent me with a humble contribution to the family of Dr. Galiwango of 10 million Uganda shillings. Allow me, dear Mufti, to hand over that contribution of His Excellency the President to the family. As a messenger, I have also come with a tiny envelope accompanying that message of His Excellency the President, and the contents of my tiny envelope will not be announced. Your Eminence, dear Monas, I thank you for your kind attention.
Hello, twebaza Her Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, nga asitudde obubaka wa President and the Commander-in-Chief and National Chairman of the NRM. Her Excellency akkiriza nti wamala okwogera akazindaalo tukakwasa ofisi ya Mufti, mujja kugumiikiriza Mufti aggalewo, tuyimbe national anthem, tusaalire, tugende mu maaso. Tukwasa office ya Hello. Haji Zubairi Magom otuweereza obubaka bwa 5,000 butuuse, twagala kusiima mukadde waffe district genda maaso. Jinja Progressive Mr. Tezala webale kujja, wali musomesa wa dokita n'abaana abasooka.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Amma ba'd. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda and our Chief Mourner of today, and the political leaders who are here. My master, Mufti of Uganda, and your deputy, and my fellow Qadis, regional assistant, protocol observed. I'm Sheikh Isa Ahmed Yusuf Masawa Kalozi, District Card of Bugisu. Bugisu we mean Mbale City, Mbale District, Manafa, and Mabishindwa. Your Excellency, because of time, let me introduce my fellows in bundles according to Interreligious Council of Uganda. We have our fellows in Interreligious Council, Bishop Nelson Wesamoyo, I think is seated there, Venerable Canon Michael Mushingo, Archdeacon Mbale City, Reverend Captain Mzee George, staff Uganda Christian University, Mbale University College. Let me end there on that side. Let me request my fellow cadres from different districts to stand up. Cadres. I will not mention name by name, but use names. Let me ask it's okay.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وبعد. Your Excellency, the Vice President of Uganda, I'm reliably informed that you are about to leave because of other state duties. That's why I cut short my district card so that you may hear my remarks before you leave. But let me briefly introduce the district card of Gisu, Sheikh Isa Ahmad Masada.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
And also member of the Mbale Islamic Youth Club, where the late was a member and he has died a member as the Secretary General of the Mbale Islamic Youth Club. So he's a member. The regional assistant, Sheikh Ahmad Hamid Wandega, representing the Eastern region. Then there are district cadres. Could you please stand up for recognition? I can see Budaka, Palisa, Bududa, Lango, Kumi, Sironko, Budaka, and Akitugun. My deputy, who traveled all the way from Kampala, his name is Sheikh Abdullah Ibrahim Semambo, is here. Give him a microphone. Let his salam be loud.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Then we have members of the General Assembly can stand up, members of executive, they can stand up. We have the electoral commissioners, we have the county sheikhs. Can you stand up? County sheikhs, they are here. We have Majlis Ulama, College of Sheikhs. We have the imams. Imams, can you stand up? Every imam. Thank you very much. You can sit down. Your Excellency, the Chief Mourner, the third Deputy Premier of Uganda, Hajjat Nakadama, the Secretary of the NRM, the members of Parliament, honorable ministers, all political leaders present here, and all the mourners, the people of Nakaroke, not forgetting our Muara, Nakayenze. Kone Galiwango Nakayenze. We all say inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. In Islam, it is not only Koni, but there are also other widows to the late. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Right, Your Excellency, this word is very easy and is allowed to be even done in English, that we are all from Allah and it is unto Him that we are going to return. That's very easy. You can speak it in any language. So honorable members who are just fumbling to utter the word, just use English. It is not a must that should be in Arabic. The late is a gallant son of this area. His father was here, grandfather was here. They are the people who migrated to this area during the era of Kakunguru, Semei Kakunguru, who was buried here at Gangama. So he's a Mugisu, he's a man of the area, he's a Muslim, he's a politician, he's a teacher, he's everything, as you rightly mentioned in your, and he's a father. So as we mourn him, we have lost somebody who might not be replaced. We repeat, inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Some people are saying, honorable members of parliament, sometimes let's not misbehave with the Creator. When you say the Creator has robbed, death has robbed, the Creator does not rob, but He takes away. Let's correct that. I am talking as a member of the Intelligence Council of Uganda. The Creator does not rob, but He takes away what belongs to Him. The late was a youth. They had an organization mobilizing the Muslim youth to be religious and to be people who are contributing to the development of this nation. I remember the late in 1999 when I was a district Qadi, when he spearheaded the unit of Muslims in Mbale. I was a district Qadi, but we had two factions. One belonged to Kibuli and one belonged to Old Kampala. When he was a district RDC of Mbale, he mediated between the two groups. Some people were threatening him. He said, either you remain in politics or you become a religious leader. He said, I was first Hassan before I became RDC. That was his famous word. I was Hassan before being referred to as district Qadi. So, RDC. That is his stand. And when he united all of us, I was the district Qadi. I dropped my deputy, replaced him with the late Muhammad Wamboya to become my deputy district Qadi. I dropped my secretary, who was the late Ahmad Wakatenge, replaced him with the late Haj Ramadan Wasike. So that is how we formed unity in Mbale. And that was the springboard, Your Excellency, for departing from Mbale, going to the national, becoming the Mufti of Uganda. So he's part of the success. He's part of the unity. And the Muslims in Mbale are united, still united. I thank the district Qadi, regional Qadi, and all our district Qadis in the area. It is absurd, Your Excellency, to mention before you that after His Excellency was satisfied that Muslims need to review the constitution and probably amend it before going for the general elections of all the structures of the council, from the most committee to the National General Assembly. It is the members, honorable members of parliament who are here, who passed the budget for the two activities. One, reviewing the constitution. This was done, Your Excellency, and the constitution was duly registered with the Uganda Registration Services Bureau. We went for the general elections from grassroots to the county, the districts, region, and national level. I want to assure Your Excellency that the exercise was very free and fair, because this is a religious institution whereby there is nothing like manipulation or cheating. So as we talk here, we have new structures in place, including a General Assembly. The only unfortunate situation, which I said is bad, is that those who failed in the elections are now the ones trying to incite the public, to incite the Muslims of Uganda. As we hear in the media, those businessmen who have failed in their businesses, politicians who have failed, are the ones now inciting the public under the Muslims against Uganda Muslims Council. We have structures in place, and convey our thanks to His Excellency the President that the Muslims are united, but please let those people who are inciting the public stop. They are trying even to manipulate the courts of law. Recently, there was something which was going to create havoc countrywide and destabilize the peace that we are enjoying today, when one of the magistrates, chief magistrate, issued an order against the council, stopping all the activities of the council, and against the Mufti of Uganda, stopping him not to do anything until 27th of this month, which means we had to close all the mosques. We had to close even this function, as we talk now, might be regarded as illegal, and what do they call it? When you are against the court. Contempt of court. Now that chief magistrate issued an order, and I still standing, Your Excellency. Please, we request that it is probed. How did he come to stop a whole faith from functioning? Muslims were calling me countrywide saying, so it means now Islam is closed in the country. I said, please hold on. Your Excellency, we request that His Excellency intervenes in this. Those people who fail or who have anything to do with Islam, the structures are in place. We have our own assembly, which has been duly elected, sworn in. Let them refer all matters about Muslims, regarding Muslims, to that assembly. Lastly, Your Excellency, the people of Mbale, we request that you request His Excellency, the President, to retain our position, the position of Galiwango. We need it. We need it in its totality, or entirety. So we need it. Mbale mukana chifo bakuwe. Chifo cha Galiwango bachikuwe. But which chifo chafe cha Galiwango? Abai. Awashare. Balikuwa batishare. Excellency bagamba ekifo cha Galiwango kikomewo wano era bachituwe. Bachituwe. That is the thing. Kale on behalf of the Rama Saba and on behalf of the people of Mbale. Number two, Your Excellency, is the issue of Omukolo, the cultural head of the Bamasaba. This issue has dragged on for so long, and it's at a ministerial level. It has not been solved, and it's creating more divisions among the Bamasaba. I communicated to His Excellency the President requesting a team of elders from Elgon region to go and meet him. This was in September, and I reminded him last month when I was at State House. Please, Your Excellency, we humbly request, remind him he is the one to solve the issue of the cultural head of the Bamasaba. Lastly, njagala kwebaza mwena abaza okuziika mwebale kujja ne mulaga ekifaananyi ekirungi. Njagala kusaba bannaffe nti bwe tuba tuziika tubere nga tuzze kuziika. When we have come to send off our beloved ones, let's come for that. And then let's look for another day, organize a rally, come up with slogans. Here it has been at a low profile. I have heard it, slogans. I think they are not befitting the late. If he was still alive, he would appreciate those slogans. But let's organize we have time. Let's make the slogans, let's talk about politics, but at funerals, at weddings, let's please respect those functions. Thank you very much. We pray that the Almighty Allah places our beloved Dr. Galiwango in heaven. Mwebale nnyo bannange, mwebale gumiikiriza, muwadde ekifaananyi kirungi nnyo ekya Galiwango, era singa abaddeyo yalibadde musanyufu nnyo kubanga mwenna mumuweddeyo. Mungu abawe omukisa, ab'effamire Mungu abasaasire, ate n'omuzikiti gwe yabadde atandiseeko gugende mu maaso paka lwe gunaggwa kubanga yagutandikako ng'ayagalako sadakatun jaariya. اللهم ربنا اغفر له وارحمه، اللهم ربنا عافيه واعف عنه، اللهم ربنا اكرم نزله ووسع مدخله واغسله بالماء والثلج والبرد، نقه من الذنوب والخطايا كما ينقى الثوب الابيض من الدنس يا ارحم الراحمين. Thank you, Excellency, for honoring the late. Thank His Excellency the President for honoring the late. God bless you, and a safe journey is back. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.
Eno ye Salam TV. Wefunira esimu ya 4G eri smart okuva mu Airtel. Ate nga esinga okugulikako mu Uganda bagisaze omuwendo okuva kusinya emitwalo 25 okutuuka kusinya emitwalo 15 zokka. Emitwalo 15 zokka osigala ng'oyungiddwa ku baagalwabo. Nyiga *559# otagulire GB namba ya bwereere n'ebitundu 10 ebya double data ku bando za buli wiiki ne buli mwezi okumala emyezi 3 bweddu. Weefunire yemu olwaleero okuva ku dduuka lya Airtel erikuli okumpi nga tezinnaggwaayo. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Ekyatandika ng'ekyokusaaga naye kati Akidat Awalani egundidde mu ddawusu z'enzikiriza. Omulundi guno kyanjawulo gwalolabyeko ddawusu ng'ebuuse kiyiira. Tuliyiganga mu bakagwa muno otasubwa akuba mwino yena akube mwine bona bayidde. N'olw'ensonga eyo tukobola buli muntu mu mpuyi n'empuyi z'eggwanga lyattu Uganda okubaawo mu ddalusu. Ebyokulya n'ebyokunywa munnange Tomooni kale jjangu nga weetegese okusoma n'okulya eno bw'olya eno bw'osoma ebifi by'ennyama we biyitiŋŋana. ennaku z'omwezi nga 21 omwezi ogwa January omwaka 2023 era abasomesa b'enzikiriza bonna bajja kubaawo. Dansweida kuba ku Ibn Baz Boys Secondary School eyiganga akida awalani ku lw'enzikiriza eya Namaddala naye ddala oli musiraamu.
Onoonya wotwala omwana okusoma ebyobusuubuzi okyasobeddwa? Kankwanjulire Namasuba College of Commerce ettendekero ly'ebyobusuubuzi erikyasinze mu Uganda. Kati emyaka 25 bweddu nga tufulumya abakugu mu byobusuubuzi wano mu Uganda n'ebweru. Tusomesa n'amasomo ga technical ne vocational okuyamba abayizi baffe okwetandikirawo emirimu mu maaso eyo. Tulina amasomo nga business administration, accountancy, early childhood development, secretarial studies, mechanical engineering, cosmetology, electrical engineering, n'amalala mangi. Tukola ebigezo bya UNEB, DIT, EKDITIA n'ebitongole ebirala. Era abasomesa tulina abakugu bokka nga n'ebisale byaffe bisoboka. Namasuba College of Commerce tusange Namasuba ku luguudo lw'Entebbe kilomita 4 zokka okuva mu kibuga Kampala. Tukubire ku 0772 48